How do you stay focused on your goals? In other words, you may have tons of goals you're working on, whether they're fitness goals, financial goals, relationship goals, whether they're travel goals. But then you go on YouTube, you go on Instagram, you get sidetracked, and all of this crap is thrown in your face. But how do you actually stay focused? In today's video, I want to share with you my actual process for setting and staying focused on goals. And by the way, I consider myself a very focused person, so this I consider a strength. What's up guys, Alex Hine here, author of the book Master the Day. Focus is the $1 million trait in today's world, 2016 or later. In all of human history, there has never been a time where people are thrown so much data, so much information at their brain that they have to process, and as a result, I believe that we have the lowest attention span in recorded history. Now let's quickly walk through my process for staying focused on goals. Not necessarily setting them, but staying focused, staying the course, and then I'll give you an example goal and how I would stay focused. The very first thing that I've talked about here is that I review my goals twice daily. I've already showed you that video before, you should go check it out when you get a chance. I talked about my doomsday document. If all my life implodes, these are the habits I do on a daily basis. The other thing was actually I showed you my goal sheet that I pull out of the back of my phone and I carry with me every single day, anywhere in the world, so that I can know exactly what I'm working towards. If you know your trajectory, the health, finances, life, the girl or the guy, where you want to live, it's only a matter of time before you get there because you're looking at it every damn day. You know where the X is on the map. It's very easy. Whereas most people don't even know what they're waking up in the morning for. They have no clue what direction they're going in, and as a result, it doesn't really matter how hard they work. The second thing is that I have this sticky note, the Notes app on Mac, open on my computer when I open it. So I swipe over to a separate window, and I have my goals listed out there. Now originally, this started with career goals, because that's what I was so unhappy with in most of my 20s. But then I realized that I was becoming imbalanced and I was working 12 hours a day towards just one aspect of my life. And I likely, when I got there, would not be fulfilled because I wasn't going after relationship goals and friendship goals and fulfillment goals. So what I do on the sheet is I set aside my primary goal for the quarter, and then I set aside the other goals that I'm working on. That's the second layer of accountability to focus. The third thing is one of my top secret things that I learned from Robin Sharma and many other productivity gurus, and that's my one-page yearly visualization. Now, my yearly envisioning document, as I call it, is at the beginning of each year. When most people are setting their goals, I actually put together this sheet, and the sheet is for the explicit purpose of focus. At the top of the sheet, I write down exactly what my primary goal is, my one goal for the year, and I typically limit that to 3. And I said 1 because 1 in my financial aspects of my life, but 3 for all the aspects of my life. 1 could be health, 1 could be relationships, 1 could be career. And I have that on this sheet. And from there, what I actually do is I write down hour by hour, what are the daily habits that I'm going to be working on. So the goal may be to lose 20 pounds or to write my first book, but that doesn't help me actually execute it and get there. In order to actually get there, I write down 2 other things. The daily habits, and hour by hour what I'm actually working on in order to get there. So if the goal is to lose 20 pounds, it comes back to that daily habit philosophy I talk about in my book, Master the Day. I really do live by this because you want to lose weight, but you have to bring it back to the day. How do you make today perfect? Okay, I'm going to track my food. Okay, I'm going to do 4 workouts a week. So I have my hourly habits listed there. And again, the goal is only for the purpose of listing the daily habits. After that, I could basically delete the goal because it doesn't matter. Because if you do the daily things, you're going to get to the end point that you want. The other thing is I write out every little detail of the perfect year. So for example, this year I've moved to the West Coast because I'm studying Chinese medicine, doing a 4-year doctoral program. Because of that, it was getting into the school. It was, I don't have any friends. I'm here now. I don't know anybody. I have friend goals. It was getting an apartment, the price, the location, the feel, the amount of natural light, the ability to film. All of these things I wrote down. I wrote down how I wanted my relationship to be with my girlfriend and my mom and dad and my siblings, all of this stuff. I wrote down the visualization so that I could literally read it out in the morning, close my eyes, read it out loud, and already see the next year going perfectly. And finally, to focus on the right goals, only the things that I want, I set aside those time blocks like I've mentioned. The idea of time blocking, I don't really know who it originated with, but the first time I encountered it was in a book called The One Thing. And they talk about how you actually focus on achieving a specific goal, which is what are the daily habits, and then where can you put those on your calendar? I've introduced you to this before, but really what I do is, if it's the book, for example, my first hour of every day is working on that primary goal. This might work for you if you're a morning person, or it might not. But for me, the most important thing is that it's in the freaking calendar every damn day. If the goal is a daily goal, every damn day. That's what I did for writing my book. That's what I do for all the other habits I'm working on. Now, let's use a specific example now. If you wanted to become a regular meditator and that was your primary goal for 2016, how would you go about doing this? First thing, of course, get back to that daily goal sheet. Write down what your daily habit's gonna be. Meditating 20 minutes twice a day, all right? That could be the goal, for example. Second thing, use the Sticky Note app. If you have a Mac, or if you don't, put it as your phone background. Write it on a piece of paper, take a picture, put it as your background. I meditate 20 minutes twice per day. The third thing, do the yearly envisioning document. Write down exactly what it looks like. I wake up 20 minutes before school, before work, and I meditate for 20 minutes. I feel calm, I feel awesome. I don't go into work stressed out and angry. You write down every little thing, you read it out in the morning, you visualize it. And then finally, set a reminder if you can daily, or if you have a habit tracking app, set that to remind you every single day. 7 a.m., 9 a.m., 9 p.m., your lunch break, 1:30 p.m. Set the daily reminder so that you're actually focusing on the right goal and you're not getting distracted by all these other things. And that reminder obviously serves as your time block. If you're someone who has a very scheduled routine, then you need to put that in there just as important as going to class or going to work or doing whatever else needs to be on your calendar in life, picking up the kids. Put the meditation in the damn calendar, on iCal, on GCal, as a reminder that syncs with your computer and your phone. That's how you build in the daily automaticity. And before you go, I want you to leave a quick comment right there below. Let me know for you, specifically, what is the hardest part about staying focused? I know there are distractions, we all have them, but for you, what's the biggest distraction? Hey guys, it's Alex. Did you like this video? If so, there are 3 ways you can really stay in touch with me. The first thing is obviously to click the subscribe button right there. Every single day I'm releasing a brand new Tiny Habit video to help you lose weight, feel awesome, and live better. Second thing is you can check out my book, Master the Day. Brand new, just came out, it's been topping the Amazon bestseller list, and it's been getting great feedback. It's all about the tiny success habits to help you lose your next 20 or 30 pounds and get to kind of that next level, both in your health, but also in your life. And the third thing is, come visit me over on my website, modernhealthmonk.com. Punch in your email there and I'll give you a free guide on the exact 5 daily habits to help you lose your next 20 or 30 pounds. So go do those 3 things now, and I look forward to catching you in the next video.